Come, come, my friends, we have much to talk about.
Sir Thurio, give us leave. We have some secrets to confer about. Now, tell me, Proteus, what's your will with me?
My gracious lord, that which I would discover, by the law of friendship, bid me to conceal. But when I call to mind your gracious favours, done to me, undeserving as I am, pricks me to utter that which no other worldly good would draw from me. Know that, Sir Valentine, the noble prince, my friend, intends to steal away your daughter this night. Myself am one made privy to this plot. I know that you are determined to bestow her on Sir Thurio, whom your gentle daughter hates. Thus she should be stolen away from you. It would be a great vexation to your age. Thus, for my duty's sake, I rather chose to cross my friend in this intended drift. Rather, by concealing it, heap on your head a pack of sorrows, which would press you down, being unprevented, to your timeless grave.
Sir Proteus, I thank thee for thine honest care, which to requite commands me while I live. This love of theirs I have oft seen, happily when they have judged me half asleep. Oftentimes I have purposed to forbid Sir Valentine from her company in my royal courts. But, fearing lest my jealous aim should err, I gave him gentle looks, and thereby to find that which thou hast now disclosed to me, and to perceive how much I fear it, knowing how gentle youth might soon be suggested. I nightly lodge her in an upper tower, that myself have kept the key, so that she may not soon be conveyed away.
Know, my gentle lord, that he has devised a mean, how he shall ascend to her chamber window, and with courted ladder fetch her down, for which the youthful lover is now gone. And here he comes with it presently. Where if it pleases you, you may intercept him, but my good lord, do it cunningly, and make sure my discovery is not aimed at, for it is love of you, not hate unto my friend, that makes me publisher of this pretence.
Upon mine honour, he shall never know that I had any light from thee.
Adieu, my lord. Sir Valentine is coming.
Sir Valentine, whither away so fast?
Please it your grace, there is a messenger that bears to stay my letters to my friends, and I'm going to deliver them.
Be they of much import?
The tenor of them doth but signify the health and happy of being at your court.
Nay then, no matter, stay with me a while. I am to break with thee some affair that must be kept secret. Thou hast oft known that I have sought to match Sir Thurio to my daughter.
I know it well, my lord, and sure the match be rich and honourable. Besides, the gentleman is full of worth, bounty, virtue, and such qualities beseeming such a wife as your fair daughter. Cannot your grace win her to fancy him?
No, trust me. She is peevish, sullen, forward, proud, disobedient, stubborn, lacking duty, neither regarding that she is my child, nor fearing me as if I were her father. And, may I say, this pride of hers, upon advice, hath drawn my love away. I have often thought the remnant of my age should make her cherish her childlike duty. I am now resolved to take another wife, and turn her out to who will take her in. Then let her beauty be her wedding dower. For me and my possessions she esteems not.
What would your grace have me to do with this?
There is a lady in Verona here that I affect, for she is nice and coy, and not esteemed my aged eloquence. Now I would have thee for my tutor, for long agone have I forgot to court. Besides, the fashions of the time have changed, how in which I may bestow myself to be regarded in her sun-bright eyes.
I know it well, my lord. Dumb jewels in their silent kind, more than quick words, do move a woman's mind.
But she did scorn a present I sent her.
A woman sometimes scorns what best contents her. Send her another, never give her more, for scorn at first makes after love the more. If she does frown, 'tis not in hate of you, for she begets more love in you. If she does chide, 'tis not to have you gone, for sometimes fools are mad if left alone. Take no repulse, whatever she may say, for get you gone does not mean away. Flatter, praise, command, extol their graces, though their face be black, say they have angel faces. For a man that hath a tongue is no man, if he cannot use that tongue to win a woman.
But she, I mean, is promised to a friend, unto a youthful gentleman of worth, and kept severely from resort of men, that no man may have access to her by day.
Why then I would resort to her by night.
Aye, but the doors be locked, and the key kept safe, so that no man have access by her at night.
What lets but one may enter by her window?
Her chamber is a loft, far from the ground, and built so shelvingly that no man can climb it without apparent hazard to his life.
Why, then a ladder, quaintly made of cords, to cast up with anchoring hooks, would scale another hero's tower. So bold Leander would adventure it.
Now, as thou art a gentleman of blood, advise me where I should have such a ladder.
When would you use it? Pray, sir, tell me that.
This very night, for love is like a child that longs for everything that he can come by.
By 7 o'clock I'll get you such a ladder.
But hark thee, shall I go alone? How best should I carry the ladder thither?
It will be light, my lord, that you may bear it under a cloak of any length.
A cloak as long as thine will serve the turn.
Ay, my good lord.
How shall I fasten such a cloak? I pray thee, let me feel thy cloak upon me.
Why, any cloak would serve the turn, my lord.
Then let me see thine cloak. I'll get thee one of such another length. A moment. What letter is this saying? What's here? To Sylvia. And here an engine for my dull proceeding. I'll be so bold to break the seal for once. My thoughts do harbour with my Sylvia nightly, and slaves they are to me that send me flying. Or could their master come and go as lightly himself would lodge where senseless they are lying? My harrowed thoughts in thy bosom rest them, while I, their kin, that thither them importuned, do curse the grace that with this grace hath blessed them, because myself do want my servants' fortune. I curse myself, for they are sent by me, that they should harbour where their lord should be. What's here? Sylvia, this night I will enfranchise thee. 'Tis so. And here's the latter for the proceedings.
My lord,
Why, thy Python, for thou art Merpy's son. Wouldst thou drive the heavenly cars, and seek to burn the world with thy daring folly? Wouldst thou reach the stars, because they shine on thee? Bestow thy fawning smile on some equal mates, and think my patience more than thy desert is a privilege for thy departure hinge. If thou lingers in my territory longer than the swiftest expedition, by heaven, my wrath shall far exceed the love that I bear for my daughter or thyself.
my lord, please, I beg of you.
Be gone. I will not hear thy vain excuse. If thou lovest thy life, make speed from hence.
And why not death, rather than this living torment? To die is to lose oneself, and Sylvia is thyself. Banished from her, self to self, a deadly banishment indeed. What light is light if Sylvia not be near? What joy is joy if Sylvia not be by? Unless I think that she is by, and feed upon some shadow of perfection. Except by night, the mockingbird cannot sing, if I do not see fair Sylvia by the day. There is no day for me to look upon. She is my essence, to leave, to not be by her fair influence, fostered, cherished, kept alive. I fly not death, I fly his deadly doom. Tarry here, I attend upon death. I fly from hence, I fly away from life.
Run, run, boy! Seek him out! Seek him out! So-ho! So-ho! What seest thou?
Him that we go to find. 'Tis not a hair on his head, but he's a Valentine. Valentine? No. Who then? Nothing.
Can nothing speak? Master, shall I strike?
Who wouldst thou strike?
Nothing.
Villain, forbear.
Why, sir, I'll strike nothing, I pray you.
Villain, I say, forbear. Sir Valentine, a word. My ears hath stopped and cannot hear good news. So much of bad have possessed them. Then in dumb silence I will bury mine, for they are harsh, untunable, and hard to bear. Is Sylvia dead? No, Valentine. No Valentine indeed, for sacred Sylvia. Hath she forsworn me? No, Valentine. No Valentine indeed, if Sylvia forswears me. What is thou news?
Sir, there is a proclamation that you are banished.
Oh, that thou art banished! From Hinch, from Sylvia, and from thee, thy friend. Oh, I have fed upon this woe already, now excess of it shall make me surfeit. doth Sylvia know that I am banished. And she hath offered to her doom, which unreserved stands ineffectual force, a sea of melting pearls which some call tears. These at her father's churlish feet she tendered, with them upon her knees, her humbled self, wringing her hands until whiteness soon became them, as if but now waxen by pale sorrow. But neither bended knees nor pure hands held up, sad sighs, groans, or silver-shedded tears could penetrate her uncompassioned sire. But if Valentine ta'en, he must die. And sides her intercession chafed him so, with her repeal to thy supplement, that he to close prison commanded her, with bitter threats of binding there. No more, unless the next words that thou speakest have some malignant power on my life. If so, breathe it gently in my ear, an ending anthem to my endless dolour. Cease to lament for that thou cannot help, and study help for that thou canst lament. Time is the nurser and breeder of all things good. If thou stayest here, thou cannot see here. Hope is a lover's staff. Walk hence with that, and manage it with your despairing thoughts. The letter may be here, but thou may be hence. Write them to me, and I shall deliver them, even into the white bosom of your lover. But the time now serves not to expostulate. Come, I'll convey thee through the city gates, and as we part, confer at large of all things that concern your love affair. If thou lovest Sylvia, even if thou lovest not thyself, regard thy danger, and along with me. I pray thee, Lance, if thou seest my boy, make him bid haste, and meet me at the north gate. O my dear Sylvia, hapless Valentine.
I am a fool, look you, but I think I have the wit to know that my master is a kind of knave. But that's all one, for he is but one knave. He lives not that knows that I am in love. Yet I am in love, but team of horses could not pluck that from me, nor who it is that I'm in love. It is a woman, but what kind of woman I will not say, not even to myself. 'Tis a milkmaid, but she is not a maid, for she hath a gossip. But she is a maid, for she serves her master and gets wages. Oh, she hath more qualities in her than a cocker spaniel, which is much for a bad Christian. Well, no one else is around. There is this letter of hers. Here is the catalogue of her conditions. Empress, she can fetch and carry. Why, a horse can do no more. Well, no, nay, a horse cannot fetch. Therefore she is better than a jade. Item, she can milk. Look you, a sweet virtue in a clean hand.
How now, Signor Lance? What news with your mastership?
With my mastership? Why, it is at sea.
Well, your old vice still mistakes the words. What news in your paper?
Oh, the blackest news that thou hast ever heardest.
Why, man, how black?
Why, as black as ink.
Come, fool, come. Try me in thy paper.
Fie on thee, jolthead! Thou cannot read.
Thou liest, I can.
I will try thee. Who begot thee?
Mary, the son of my grandfather.
O illiterate loiter, it was the son of thy grandmother. This proves thou cannot read.
Let me read them.
Oh, there, and St. Nicholas be thy speed.
Empress, she can milk.
Aye, that she can.
Item, she brews good ale.
And thereof comes the proverb, blessing of your hearts, you brew good ale.
Item, she can sew.
That's as much as to say, can she sew?
Item, she can knit.
Oh, what need a man for a stock with a winch, when she can knit him a stock?
Item, she can wash and scour.
Ah, a special virtue, for then she need not be washed and scoured.
Item, she can spin.
Then may I set the world on wheels when she can spin for a living?
Item, she hath many nameless virtues.
That's as much as to say bastard virtues, that know not their father, and therefore have no names.
Oh, here follows her vices.
Close at the heels of her virtues.
Item, she is not to be kissed in fasting with respect for her breath.
Well, that fault may be mended with a breakfast. Read on.
Item, she hath a sweet mouth.
That makes amend for her sour breath.
Item, she doth talk in her sleep. Item, she doth talk in her sleep.
It's no matter for that, so that she does not sleep in her talk.
Item, she is slow in words.
Oh, villain, that's set down among the vices? To be slow of words is a woman's only virtue. I pray thee, put it out, and place it among the chief virtues.
Item, she hath no teeth.
Ah, I care for not that neither, for I love the crust.
Item, she is cursed.
Well, the best is she hath no teeth to bite.
Yeah. Item, she will praise her liquor.
If her liquor be good, it shall. If not, I will. For good things should be praised.
Item, she is too liberal.
Of her tongue she cannot, for that is writ down as slow. Of her purse she shall not, for I'll keep it shut. Now she may be loose in other ways, but that I cannot help. Proceed.
Oh, here's a good one. Item, she hath more hair than wit, more fault than hair, and more wealth than fault.
Stop there. She was mine and not mine, twice or thrice in that last article. Rehearse that once more.
Item, she hath more hair than wit.
More hair than wit? Maybe. I'll prove it. The cover of the salt hides more than the salt, for it is greater than the salt. The hair covers the wit, therefore it is more than the wit. The greater hides the lesser. What's next?
And more wealth than faults.
Why, then I will tell thee that thy master stays at the north gate.
For me?
For thee? Aye, who art thou? He stays for a better man than you.
And must I go to him?
Thou must run for him, for thou hast stayed so long that going will scarce serve the turn.
Why didst thou not tell me sooner? Oh, a pox on you and your love letters.
Now he will be swing for reading my letters, an unmannerly slave to thrust himself into my secrets. I'll after him, and rejoice in the boy's correction.